visualize you. There from the sound booth that I pound you. I'm like stalking, catching bitches, walking after dark and park in that corner. If they don't.
Hello, this is Moomin George, and today I'm doing a book haul from, and exclusively from, Barnes & Nobles. I figured I would spare you the boring, process of me cutting this box. All the books are in here, and they are ready for the video, just like I am, actually. I did want to say beforehand that many of these, almost all of these books that I'm showing you today, except for two, are courtesy from one of my friends, which I don't know if they would want me to say their name on the channel, so I'll just say you know who you are, and thank you very much. First, we have Volume 2 of Undead Unluck by Yoshifumi Tozuka, and I actually have bought and read Volume 1, so I figured I would continue, and I'm not going to say that it's amazing, but I do think it's good. I think if it improves from Volume 1, I think it could be a very consistent series, I'll say that much. And as is tradition on my channel, if you saw my first video, I would like to show you some of the pages and the art that's inside. I'm holding my tripod like a madman to show you that the next volume is Boruto Volume 3. Boruto. What can you say about Boruto? I actually can't say jack shit because I haven't started Boruto. But I have the first 3 volumes, so whenever I am ready to get back into it, the whole Naruto groove, I'll read them. I'll probably binge read them, because honestly, what I've seen from Boruto, it doesn't look bad. Hot take, I guess. The art looks pretty good, and I think it's just cute to see all the Naruto characters grown up. By the way, I didn't mention it before, but Undead Unluck is getting an anime adaptation by Studio David, which is the same company that made JoJo's, the anime, so I think it's in good hands, and you should definitely check it out. But about Boruto, I think this volume has the stuff from the Boruto movie. I could be wrong, but if it does, I think that'd be really cool because all the clips I've seen from it are pretty sick. So, onto that art. And the reason I'm holding my mic and doing a freaky voice is because the next volume is Yu Yu Hakusho Volume 1. So, Yu Yu Hakusho may not be my favorite manga, but it is my favorite anime. So, getting Volume 1 is really nice because, I don't know about you, but the Yu Yu Hakusho mangas, I only have 2 volumes, but they've been a pain in the ass to get, so I'm glad to have Volume 1 where it all started, you know? So, how about that art, right? Alright, so let's see what we have next. We have something of an oddity on this channel so far, a book that isn't backwards, and it's Scott Pilgrim's Finest Hour, which is Volume 6 of what you'll probably know as Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, which, a little Moo and George trivia, it is my favorite movie of all time. I fucking love Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, so very cool to have this little comic book. I almost slipped up and said manga. And even on the back you can see that there's praise from Josh Whedon, which is like the dad of the MCU or something. I don't know, but either way I'm really excited for this one, so let's look at the art, right? Moving on, it seems like this box will never end, right? Big box. We have Volume 17 of One Punch Man, which is the one with Zombie Man on the cover, which is dope, because Zombie Man, I don't know if I could classify as an underrated character in One Punch, because he does show up quite a lot now, but he is a badass. That I can say for sure. That man is really cool. This is actually a pretty hefty manga. It has some weight to it, so I'm not particularly sure what arc this is, but I'm pretty sure it has to do with the Sentashiro attack. So, yeah, I'm very excited to reread this one. Let's look at that arc, folks. Let's slide the hand in once again, and we have a cute little mini-sized little manga volume. This is Volume 1 of Pokemon Sword and Shield. I really like the Pokemon games. Sword and Shield was not my favorite, I will definitely say that. Sword and Shield is pretty much the definition of mid, but I do love the Pokemon series. I grew up on it. I've been playing it since like 3rd grade, so it's pretty cool. And the Pokemon mangas I have read, which I read years ago when I was in elementary school, they were pretty cool, pretty hardcore for Pokemon, so I'd love to show you some of the art. And next up we have... what the hell is this? There's no pictures. What can I even do with this? What is this? Ugh. I'm kidding. That book was the second book in the Janitor series, which was a book I also read in elementary, and I remember really liking it. So, I also read novels. I don't just read picture books. So, yeah. I mean, some of my favorite novels are like No Longer Human.
On, the quality of life and a man who was destroyed by addiction and many other things. And I also love You, which is a book based off the Netflix show, which was Joe Goldberg, a very interesting character. It's really dark and hilarious and suspenseful. It's really everything. I love reading those books, and I could read them all fucking day. And I could just talk about them for all time, really, and just go on and on and on and on and on.
And next up is Volume 5 of Haikyuu, the manga that all my friends say are mid, that I will defend to the death. Because it's really good, okay? Haikyuu's great. The characters are really good. The action, I guess you can call it that, during the volleyball games is cool. It's suspenseful, and the art is nice. I mean, it has great dialogue. So, how can you not love Haikyuu? But I'm also insanely overpositive and love any manga, especially Shonen Jump, so, I'm a shill. But let's look at the art. So there's only one more treasure in this Barnes & Noble treasure box, and that one is probably my favorite one that I bought. It would be Fighting with Uyou Hakusho, but it's an omnibus of Rurouni Kenshin, a manga that is a little bit controversial now because of its author, and I say, fuck the author. I love this manga though, I can't lie. Rurouni Kenshin is a manga that I started this summer, and I'm about maybe halfway into it in the second major arc of 3, I believe, and I love it. The characters are really cool, the action is incredible, but what I really love is the balance between seriousness and silliness that both the anime, from the episodes I've seen, and the manga do amazingly. Kenshin is a very layered character, and one I would be honored to make a video about someday, and Kaoru is just as amazing. So I'm really happy I got this one. It's volumes 16, 17, and 18, and I'll have an amazing time reading it. So the box may be gone, but the video isn't fully over because I took a trip to Barnes & Noble in person, and I got 2 other manga that I would like to show you. And first, just shuffling them around for dramatic effect, is Volume 1 of Ouran High School Host Club. Very much out of my typical reading area, and I like that because I think it's amazing to branch out. And this is from Shoujo Beat. This is the first one I have of Shoujo Beat because 90% of my collection is SJ, Shonen Jump, to be honest, so I think this will be a nice change of pace. And next up is a manga that I have been waiting for the release of for probably more than a year, because I've been reading it since chapter 1 came out, is volume 1 of Shoha Shoten. If you haven't read Shoha Shoten, ignore all the other manga I showed today and read Shoha Shoten. Chapters come out monthly. It's not a long read, I would say. There's only like 15 chapters right now, so you gotta do your due diligence and read Shoha Shoten. It's so good. The art is incredible because it's one half of the duo who made Death Note, and the humor, while it isn't like laugh out loud funny, it's pretty funny. You'll definitely enjoy yourself, so read it, please. So that concludes this spectacular Barnes & Noble haul, but stick around for a bit because you might have noticed that there was a 5-month gap in between my JJK video and the video before that of ranking manga pro tags, and honestly, I think as this channel's owner, I think it's my duty to hunt down whoever is responsible, so...
And so I decided to brave the dangerous caverns of my hallway, and I think I read the map wrong, but then I decided I should probably just say fuck it and go back to my room. But when I did, there was a surprise waiting for me.
So what the hell do you think you're doing in my house? Playing Persona 4? On my Xbox, I know. I'll turn it off. To be fair, your Personas sucked ass. They were mine to suck. Wait a minute. Get out! No, wait! Damn it.